Hi. Probably never seen my face before. For the people that have seen my face before, obviously, you see me in real life regardless. So, of course, you gonna know what I look like. But I'm doing this before I start recording because apparently a lot of channels are getting struck down. Well, not struck down, but demonetized for being like faceless channels. And that's kind of my whole thing. Well, for the foreseeable future, that's what I really want to do because I don't want to have to set up my whole room, my whole face just to, record a video. But I'll do this just so hopefully the video won't get demonetized. Obviously, already, I'm not really doing this for money. I want to do this so it can be reached out to more people. So the topics that I talk about, people will know that they're also not alone on that. And so, yeah. Hi. You'll probably not see my face again on this channel, but we really never know. I might gain the confidence to show my face more, but that's it. Enjoy the video. Stay out of trouble. It's Yon Heart. To reinstate the title, being scared of expressing sucks. Like, it sucks, man. Like, I don't know what it is, but it seems like every time I want to like express a certain side of myself to my friends and my family, it feels like, I don't know, it just feels too much. For me, at least. Like, I really wish I wouldn't make it such a big deal. Easier said than done, but I don't know what it is. I hope I do get better at doing that because I don't want it to affect my friendships, relationships, just bonding with people in general. I don't want it to affect that. Being scared to express yourself, it leads into not knowing what to say half the time. Because it feels like you're pocket watching everything you're gonna say. And when I tell you that, bro, that gets annoying quick. I don't know how else to tell you. It gets annoying really quick. They're in friend group A. You express yourself vastly differently how you express yourself in friend group B. Friend group A, you act a certain way, you say certain things, your demeanor is completely different. You go to friend group B, same thing. You act a certain way, your demeanor is different, and you say different things. That's only gonna lead into like a weird situation when you want friend group A and friend group B to get along, right? Now what are you gonna do? Because you act a certain way in one group, and you also act a certain way in another group. How are you gonna put those things? How are you gonna put those two things together when? Yeah, it's just. I feel like putting on a facade is only gonna lead to more damage. Because you can only put on the facade for so long. I don't know. That just sounds exhausting. Another thing about like self-expression, being scared to do that, it's just overthinking. Oh my god, let me talk about that. Overthinking ruins anything and everything. Like, let's say you're making a decision to like food shop. Like, that's kind of a basic example, but it's the example I want to use. Like, you just the most minuscule stuff. Like, it doesn't even have to be food. I would reject that little like example. It doesn't even have to be food. It could be like the most minuscule thing. You'll overthink about it. Like, oh, someone complimented me. Oh, are they trying to talk to me? Are they just saying being nice? Like, bro, I hate that because half the time they're just trying to be nice. I've fixed myself from that. I'll say that now. I'm just talking about beforehand. I'm talking about beforehand because, yo, I was everywhere, bro. I was just everywhere. I won't lie. Like, let a girl be just doing her job, be a little polite, bro. Now I'm like smiling ear to ear on my drive home. It's like, oh my gosh, that was such a nice lady. I hope she's like back there next time I go. Like, not in I know I'm coordinate kind of. Because sometimes that's like the positive side of everything. And then it's like the negative side is like, maybe I made a mistake, right? Maybe maybe I misread something. I misread the person. And I don't get to talk to them like in that exact moment. Now I'm thinking, oh, they hate me. They probably think I'm like weird or something. They probably think I really don't understand them. But it's really, if it's like a new person, you're not gonna understand them at all. That's what talking to us, obviously. But it's stuff like that that used to really eat away at me. Cause I don't know what it is, but see, I'm okay with not knowing the outcome of things. But that being said, when I'm trying to predict how someone's gonna react, most of the time it's like completely negative. Like, oh, they're gonna think this joke is kind of lame. They're like, oh, this is not gonna land well. Like, oh, I want to have a serious conversation. Now I feel like, oh, I should probably drop that conversation because I feel like it's gonna make them like awkward or something. Like, now I already realized, dude, it doesn't matter if it's gonna be awkward or not. People are gonna think you're awkward anyways. You might as well just do it. If they answer like normally, then they answer normally. If they don't want to talk about it, they don't want to talk about it. I just gotta say, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna just say it. If they like it, they like it. They don't, they don't. I'm just say it. Obviously, that's gonna come with some repercussions. People aren't gonna like exactly what you're gonna say, but that's everybody. That is everybody on the earth. Not everybody's gonna understand you, and you have to stop trying to force people to understand you, or force yourself to understand that person. Because sometimes you won't understand that person. Sometimes they won't understand you. So it's either y'all are gonna help each other understand each other without trying to put on a mask or anything, or it's just not gonna work. And sometimes it just doesn't work. And that's completely fine. And that's just completely fine. And the problem with overthinking, sorry I'm going back and forth, but you know the brain is a channel. My brain is always everywhere, all at once. It activates at random. It doesn't even have to be that specific of a situation. It can literally activate at random. And some days I'll be like, oh yeah, I want to do this. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I have everything planned out, ready to go. I get in the car, I start thinking, oh man, what if this happens? What if that happens? What if I get stuck in traffic, even though I'm maybe going at the exact time where traffic is not gonna be a problem? Who knows? Maybe something happens. Now I'm wasting time in my car overthinking about what's gonna happen when I'm like, all I gotta do is do it. but now I'm stuck not doing it because I'm worried about the outcome that I don't even know is gonna happen. So it's like I feel like I've definitely grown from that. Even if it's minuscule, even if it's barely noticeable, I know myself. I've grown a lot. It's still gonna take time, obviously. Everything takes time. But I've grown from that. I will say I want to build more confidence. Or I'd hope everybody wants to build more confidence. And when I mean confidence, I don't mean ego. That's one thing. Like, it's good to have a little bit of ego, I won't lie. Because if you're in a competitive space, you want to have a little bit of the ego, you know? You want to have a little bit of the ego, so you got, you know. But I want to build the confidence to make mistakes, bro. Like, I make mistakes now. I don't really worry about it. But sometimes it's that one specific mistake. Now I'm down in the dumps, bro. I'm like, how did I manage to do that? And sometimes the mistake is literally me doing something for the first time ever and expecting me to get it right the first time when I haven't done it at all prior. That was me. That was literally me. My mom helped me. She went to like empty parking lot my mom had the 350Z Nismo that my dad had, God rest his soul, you know how it is. But never drove the car. It's a stick. I never drove the car. She's been driving. Yeah, she's been driving a lot more than me. She literally learned how to drive stick on like some car my grandpa had that he fixed up for my brother instead. But yeah, well, not my brother, but her brother, my uncle. Yeah, but back to the parking lot. I expected everything to go smooth because I knew how like everything goes. I knew I had to like put my foot to the clutch. I knew I had to like find the biting point so I can tap on the gas and just be able to move forward. I knew how to shift gears really well. I wasn't worried about shifting gears. I was worried about like going from a stop in the manual, because for manual you have to. It's hard to explain. It's really hard to explain. I'm doing it with like I'm doing the motion with my feet as if I have like a camera or something. Well, I do, but I'm not about to show y'all. Yeah, but I expected to get it in the first try. You know how many times I stalled, bro? I stalled like 5 to 6 times before I got it halfway. And on the ride to like our destination, because we was doing errands with it, my mom like showed me shifting like from second to third, because I was only going like first to second, because I was stopping at the stop signs trying to get from first, like trying to roll from first and then shift to second. I had that like shifting I wasn't worried about, because I knew, because I was in the car a bunch of times just going through the gears. And she was just showing me. She was just going around the parking lot showing me going second and third, like different levels of speed. And I felt some way about it, because like, and I realize now I ruined my own move, because I felt like I was supposed to get it on the first try. I wanted everything so quick. But I had to realize that was the first time I drove the car, like ever. So like my mood throughout that whole day was kind of like iffy. But by the time we got back to that parking lot that same day to do more practice, my mom had already like talked to me about, like, we was just in the car. We came to I came to an understanding, like, everything's gonna need practice. Like, I was all up in my head thinking I was gonna get it on the first try. Of course not, bro. It takes practice. It takes time. That's with basically anything. Like, any and everything. It takes practice, bro. And I just have to stop being scared of making mistakes. Easier said than done, because nobody likes making mistakes. But I want to get to a point where I enjoy making mistakes, because I know later on I'll get better. That's kind of why I'm making these videos, because I know I'm gonna get better at video creation or something like that, or just being able to voice out my opinions more in real life. That's why I'm making these videos, really. Like, it's still gonna be like my little video diary, but it's really that simple. You just have to stop being hard on yourself and not getting it on the first try. No one gets it on the first try. No one gets it on the second try. Some people get it on the third try. Not everybody. No matter how many tries, you're gonna get it eventually. So you might as well enjoy the time that you're messing up. Because when you really make it, like when you really do it, that's when that joy is gonna be boosted. I'm telling you. Because going back to the parking lot of that that day I was dropping with my mom, bro, that ended up being really fun. Because I was able to like actually feel the car, like test the car acceleration wise. And I'm telling you, that's really fun. I can't wait to get that car. I'm 19 now, just try to get it. I say I can't wait, but I can wait. I'm patient, because I know practice is gonna take time, like everything else. Like I said, I just don't want to be scared of making mistakes. That's the end goal. I don't want to be scared of making mistakes, and neither should you. Whoever's watching this video, either it's my homeboy, like homegirl, whoever. Stop being scared to make mistakes. Because realistically, it's just gonna ruin your mood. And I really don't want anything to ruin anybody's mood. Because we all make mistakes. We're gonna continue making mistakes. It's inevitable. No one's perfect besides, yeah, no one's perfect besides, but it's just, yeah. Don't be so hard on yourself. This is our first time on Earth, bro. It's our first time on Earth, bro. Come on. Lock in. You gonna be alright. Just experience failing, have fun, and just relax. It's your boy, Young Nerd. I love y'all. Peace.
I go crazy when I see those divine. That's why we take it for time.